Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Darker Event Productions. Today is my reviews and reactions and results to the WWE Battlegrounds. This video is coming out a little late, but I just haven't had a chance to download it yet. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get things started with it right about now. So anyways, WWE Battlegrounds is the one of the last pay-per-views of the summer, and so it was pretty much an anticipated pay-per-view, you know, with coming with the whole brand split now of Monday Night Raw and WWE SmackDown Live, you know, having two different brands going on, wrestlers going to back and forth to each brand. So in some of these matches, you had Raw versus SmackDown, or you know, and then you had, you know, the respective brands having their own wrestlers fight each other. And there was a few matches that were in this battleground, like you had Seth, you know, you had the Seth Rollins, you had Dean Ambrose, and you had Roman Reigns, who all three were part of the Shield at one time, and they're all three in one match night fighting, and we'll get to the results of that here soon. Sorry if you see little issues going on. I've got an eye infection, so I'm just having a rough time with that right now. And that's one of the main events going on tonight. There's just a lot of matches that we're looking forward to. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get things started. Like the pre-show, they had a match between the Usos and Fandango and Tyler Breeze, and that match, I would say, probably was mediocre. It wasn't the best match ever, and it wasn't the best match. Like I said, it was pretty much just a mediocre match. But I mean, there was a few good things in it. Of course, Tyler Breeze and Fandango have won the match. They're trying to give these two guys a push right now. I don't feel like it's going to be a strong push, because I don't think either one of them will take the gold ring and run with it. But that's just my opinion. I just don't believe that will happen. And then finally, WWE Battleground starts. And the very first match of the night was Charlotte and Dana Brooks, who were facing the Boss, Sasha Banks, and she had to come up with a tag team partner, and most people didn't know who she was. Some did, but she did come out finally, and come to behold, it was Bayley from NXT. Now, will Bayley sit there, and will she actually come onto the roster? Will she be a part of the brand split, or will she stay in NXT and continue doing her dominance over there? But anyways, these teams had a match going on, and it was not too bad of a match for being a Divas match. It had a lot of action in it. They did real well, I believe, as far as the tag team goes. But so it was a good match. Sasha Banks and Bayley had come out being the winners of the match, and I kind of thought, obviously, that was going to happen. I didn't expect them to have Sasha Banks lose, but she's doing really well now that she's back, and hopefully this gives Bayley a push to come to the main roster and come on SmackDown or on Raw. She's gave a few hints on Twitter that she might, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. The next one was the New Day versus the Wyatt family, and like the New Day had said, since it was going to be their last match, the Wyatts were going to be a lot stronger than before, since they were going to be, you know, since they're going to be split up, and exactly that's what they were. This was a match that was, I don't want to say it was one of the better matches of the night, but it was a good match. Obviously, it was an outcome we all knew what was going to happen. We knew the Wyatts were going to win, and that's what they did. For the simple fact, because Xavier Woods is scared of Wyatt, and so with him being scared, that kind of gave the Wyatt family the win. I mean, Xavier Woods did come back, and he did try to fight, and try to get out of that spell, but it didn't work at the end, and the Wyatt family won. Another match was Rusev versus Zack Ryder. I honestly think this match was an awful match. And I don't think that it really should have been a match in the first place. I understand they're trying to maybe push Zack Ryder to get him back up where maybe he was at one time, but putting him against Rusev wasn't really the best idea. I don't think that he should have been a contender for the United States title, at least not when Rusev was holding it. They need to put someone up with Rusev that's more of a powerhouse like him, or maybe more someone maybe a little bit smaller, but not someone like Zack Ryder, not someone like Sin Cara or any of them. But so Rusev did win, and he did retain his title. Zack Ryder did come close a few times, and he almost had the title, but he just couldn't pull it out for the win. So we move on, and we go to our next match, where now this next match was an awesome match. It was one of the top matches of the night. It was Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, two long-time friends, and they've got a lot of history together. And you got Kevin Owens, who's the godfather of Sami Zayn's son. You got Kevin Owens, who was the best man at Sami Zayn's wedding. Just things like that. And so they've been friends for a long time. They've traveled the world together. They fought, and all that. And it just, during NXT time, Kevin Owens just kind of threw all that away one night to win the title, and out of jealousy. And since that time, they've not seen eye to eye, and they've just been battling each other back and forth. So this match was to determine the better man, and it was a back and forth match all night. They both had some powerful hits, some strong moves, and just continuous action. So I really enjoyed this match, and I thought, like I said, it was one of the better matches of the night. Sami Zayn did come out for the win, and which I feel like he deserved it. I feel like he deserved that win. I feel like it was the right thing for the WWE to choose for Sami Zayn to win, and hopefully it boosts up his career, and now he grabs that brass ring and he makes something of it. So good luck, Sami Zayn, and hope that you do something with this now. Then you had Natalya versus Becky Lynch. This match, I really still didn't really understand why it had to go like this. I understand they want Natalya, or Natalya wants to become somebody. I don't know if she feels like she's losing her push. I don't understand. Oh, if she feels like she's starting to fade into the background, or what's that. But the thing is, Natalya's a good wrestler, but she's not as good as I would hope that she would be, being part of the Hart family and all that. But she's a good wrestler. She knows her submission moves. She's a good technician. But honestly, I think Becky Lynch is a better wrestler. But this night came to be where Natalya had won the match. And of course Natalya's playing the bad guy now. So Natalya did come up for the win, and we'll just have to see where it goes. Will Natalya try to go for a title shot? We don't know. Just have to wait and see. Then you had Darren Young versus The Miz for the Intercontinental title. They're doing this whole push of let's make Darren Young again, just like, the whole Donald Trump speech of let's make America great again. The only problem is Darren Young was never great. Darren Young was never really at anybody. I mean, I don't feel like he ever really made it. No matter what he's done. He didn't make it with Titus O'Neil. He didn't make it alone. He didn't make it in any of the factions he was in. He was just kind of another number there. So I don't really feel like he made it to even be considered to say, let's make Darren great again. Maybe they can make him great for the first time. I don't know. But all of a sudden, you know, he went from looking good to now he's losing all these matches. So I don't understand what's going on there. I don't understand why they had him not win the Intercontinental title. I don't understand why they're making him lose these matches all of a sudden. Maybe he's not as ready as they thought he was. I really don't know. But yeah, so The Miz won that match that night, kept the Intercontinental title, and we move on from there. Then you had the Club versus Cena and Kenzo and Kaz. Again, that was another top match of the night. These 6 guys fought it out. They battled it out hard, and it was kind of interesting to see who was going to win. You know, it kind of kept my attention going, and to see just who might win. But at the end of the night, you had John Cena, Kaz, and Enzo win the match, and I'm glad that they did. And now you've got the Club also splitting up, and AJ Styles and John Cena are still continuing their battle. And then the match of the night was, again, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns for the main title, the WWE title. Would the title go to Monday Night Raw, or would the title go to the WWE SmackDown Live with Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose continue to hold on to the title? Now you got to remember, there was 2 guys, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, who are on Monday Night Raw, and Dean Ambrose is the only SmackDown guy in this match. So the odds were against him to take the title to SmackDown. But again, this was a high-powered match. There was a lot of good action, a lot of things going on, a lot of power hits, a lot of back and forth, and some twists and turns. But at the end of the day, Dean Ambrose pulled it out for the win. The 1, 2, 3, kept the WWE title and took it home to SmackDown. You had all the GMs out there. Where you had. You had Stephanie McMahon, Mick Foley, you had Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon all out there cheering on. This was, the next night. And it was just a good match altogether. And I'm a huge Dean Ambrose fan. I'm glad Dean Ambrose won. I'm glad he's still the champion. Now I don't like the whole new title that Raw has. I do not like the Universal title. At least I don't like the name of it. I mean, they could have come up with something a lot better than that, but they didn't. And hopefully this title will become just as big as the WWE title was, but I really don't think it's going to. And I know a lot of people just don't like the name. Anyways, that's my review on these matches from WWE Battleground. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Again, I'm sorry for my eye. Like I said, it's been having a little infection on it, so I've been having to rub it, try to keep it dry, things like that. And so it's kind of making my eyes want to squint and all that. Anyways, give this a thumbs up if you liked this video, a thumbs down if you didn't. Either way, thank you for joining me for an episode. Please like, comment, subscribe, favorite. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow me on YouNow.com, which is my streaming site. Follow me on Spreaker.com, which is my radio show. And again, I hope you all enjoyed this preview or this WWE Battlegrounds results review and reactions to it. So take care, be safe, you guys, and we'll catch you again for another episode. But for now, my name is Dark Revenge, and I'm out.